We're on the road. Where transportation goes, community grows. Welcome to On the Road with the MTA. And welcome to another edition of On the Road with the MTA. I'm Jay Gibbons alongside with Stephanie Kay from the MTA. It's 2026. It's our second episode of 2026. How's Stephanie so far this January?
So far, frozen. You know, we're supposed to have record-breaking temperatures this weekend. They said 25 below is a possibility. That's incredible. That's like the Antarctica. I can't believe it.
And you wish you were in Florida still, weren't you?
I just got back from a cruise, and I can't believe that a 3-hour flight can get you someplace so much warmer. So, yeah, I'm a little cold. And I have to tell you, though, I wish that MTA could drive all the way to Florida. I would take that trip for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But we're just in Genesee County. But right here in Genesee County is something really special. It is Back to the Bricks, and we have Amber Taylor with us today. I just saw her present yesterday at the Burton Chamber, and she did a fabulous job. And before we get started about the wonderful things she's doing, she's going to share a very helpful tip that I had no idea. She had an incident happen that, Amber, I'm going to let you explain to me why you should never touch your windshield in the winter. Tell us what happened to you.
Yeah, so my daughter and I were coming out of the gym, and I had pre-started my truck. So, of course, when you do a remote start, it immediately puts on your defrost. And, of course, I have had it on the highest heat possible, and it was about 20 degrees outside. So we get in the truck, and my daughter goes to put something on the dash, and she touches the windshield, and the windshield shattered.
Totally shattered?
Yeah. So
No way.
What happened and what we've known, what we found out is this is a very known thing that when it is extremely cold outside and you put your defrost on, any type of pressure you put on the inside of that windshield, it could cause your windshield to crack.
I had no idea.
And you can't fix that. You can't go and fill those cracks in when it's from the inside. The whole windshield has to be replaced.
Oh my gosh! So did it like break into pieces and come in on you, or just shatter? Or what happened?
It shattered, and it was about bigger than an actual basketball wide in front of the passenger. And of course, then over the next day, as I'm trying to call around and get quotes for a new windshield, it started spiraling, across to the driver. And as much as we all want to drive around like that, said no one ever. It's actually illegal. You cannot drive around with a broken windshield. So I had to get a new one.
I did not know that either. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, thank you for that helpful tip. That's something I had no idea.
Well, me neither until the other day.
Yeah, look at that.
Well, you see passengers getting all comfortable and putting their feet up on the windshield. So now we know, do not do that.
Don't touch the windshield in the winter.
So glad. Well, thank you for that helpful tip. And thank you, too, for all the great things that you're doing with Back to the Bricks. I know how hard you work. I know the passion you have for it. It is the perfect job for you. We're lucky to have you. And yeah. I learned something about that from yesterday's presentation you gave, that you also have a scholarship for kids. And that is so important. Please tell us about that.
Yeah. So our Back to the Bricks scholarship has given over $100,000 in post-secondary scholarships over the last 10 years. And the program is really there to provide assistance to high school seniors in the Flint and Genesee County area who are in pursuit of college or technical school, anything related to auto body, paint, repair, automotive design, mechanics, electrical, manufacturing, mechanical engineer, robotics, sales, marketing, software development, and anything STEM related, and of course, aviation. So we have a scholarship committee. They, put all of the effort together to create the guidelines and the application, and it's already live right now on our website at backtothebricks.org. Just click the community tab and hit scholarships and get the word out, you guys. It is for anyone. You do not have to have the best grades to get a scholarship from Back to the Bricks. What you have to be able to do is write an essay. So our essays are the biggest part of our scholarship, and I'm going to tell you guys, I wish you could all read them. They are phenomenal. Just in the last 6 years, I've been a part of Back to the Bricks. Reading these essays, it's just awe-inspiring. I mean, these kids, a lot of them, almost all of them, we're at Back to the Bricks in car seats and booster chairs and, going with grandma and grandpa and mom and dad and enjoying the red bricks and cruising at the rolling cruise and being able to be at their first concert that was provided by Back to the Bricks. So it's just something that we do for our community. It's how we help make a difference, and we're continuing to do that now. And how we actually fund this, Stephanie, is we have a VIP experience. So that takes place in 21 days. days. It'll be on February 12th. Our VIP experience is a true first glimpse of the Chrome and Ice Winter Indoor Car Show. And tickets allow you to have general admission, live musical entertainment, complimentary beverage, and of course, gourmet hors d'oeuvres and desserts provided by Dort Financial Credit Union.
That sounds like a lot of fun with a good purpose as well. So I would love to go and join that. How can you buy a ticket for that as well?
That's right. You can get them online now at backtothebricks.org. Just hit the Chrome and Ice tab and you'll find your way right to the VIP experience, or you can go right to our Facebook page, Back to the Bricks Car Cruise, and you can get your tickets online. They're $50 a piece, and let me tell you, it's well worth it. That includes your parking, your entry, your drink, your hors d'oeuvres, your desserts, and the opportunity to see a fantastic band and have a really good time raising the much needed funds we need to give back to these kids in our community.
Now, speaking of the kids, how can they apply? I know you said go to the website, but what do they have to do? They have to be a senior? Is there any stipulations? Who can apply?
Yeah, so it's all on there, but each application should include a transcript of grades, 11th and 12th grades for high school applicants. And then you can actually apply if you're in college and you didn't already apply for it. You just have to have your transcripts. All the information is available at backtothebricks.org/college scholarships. And you've got the guidelines there, and you've got the full application. They just have to be postmarked by March 20th to be eligible.
Okay, well, mark your calendars March 20th. So as long as they get it before then, they're good.
That's right.
And I'd love to read some of those essays. You said that you were trying to find a way to get those posted. I'd love to read some of them because I know you said one young boy, was actually going to be a race car mechanic.
In fact, last year, Caden Price, who went to Fenton High School, he is attending NASCAR Technical Institute, and his major is high performance race mechanics. And it is so cool that Back to the Bricks we might have just a sliver of help for him, but you know what? Anything helps these guys and gals pursue their dreams, and we are just doing our best to help pave the way.
I love that you do that. And I can feel your passion every time you speak about this, because I've asked you to present over there at the Mott Community College Lifelong Series, and you were at the Burton Chamber. You just always have interesting information and the passion that you bring. And I learn something new every time you present. Because I know you got involved because of your grandfather giving you his truck, right?
Yeah. So, back in 2016, I created a dream board, which is surprisingly on the floor right here. And on the dream board, I said, I want to make an impact in my community. And another one of the things said, I want to run a nonprofit organization. So flash forward, here we are today. I feel like our organization is in line to do all my goals, which is we're making an impact in our community, and I'm helping to run a nonprofit organization. And you know what? I get to do something I'm passionate about, and I get to drive. I'm the third generation, and my daughter's the fourth generation of my 1981 Ford F-250 regular cab. And my grandpa bought this truck 2 weeks before I was born. So I'm just so thankful to have it here. There's no rust on it because obviously we don't drive it in the winter, and it was from California. So.
Oh, that is a great story. I love that. And that's a beautiful vehicle, too. I've seen it. You kept it in great condition.
Yes. Very excited about our truck. We call it Big Red.
Oh, I know. I love that. So tell us about some of the dates you have, because I know you said to avoid South Saginaw Street during the rolling cruise.
Yeah. So, of course, we got many events leading up to our main event, to include our Dust 'em Off May 17th, our promo tour, which will take place the 5th through the 10th of June. Then we have tune-up parties that are going to come all over Genesee County in July and August. That's a little sneak peek of what's to come. And then August 11th through the 15th, main event week. And I'm going to tell you guys, it is a plethora of fun for all, and it's totally free. Everything is totally free to attend in the summer. We want everyone to come out and have a good time. There should be no excuses why someone doesn't have a family safe free event to attend.
I love that. And don't you also do the drive-in, 23 drive-in? You get to see a drive-in movie too?
Yeah, that's our kickoff of main event week. That's on Tuesday, August 11th. It's at the historic US 23 drive-in. The movie is still yet to be announced, but we're super excited. We usually get about 1,500 cars in there. And it's really great, partnering with Johnny, the owner of US 23 drive-in. He keeps that place in top notch, and we're just super thankful for Huntington to help us, be able to afford to provide this free event that day. And it is going to be a true kickoff this year with Tuesday US 23 Drive-In on August 11th.
I can't wait. It's a fun time all the way around. Like you said, for the entire family. You do so much with that. And I'd love to see the cars. And you did give us a sneak peek of some of the special cars we might get to see. And I got to tell you, you got me so interested. I Googled it and I saw what you're talking about. But I'm not going to tell anybody. But it's a very cool car, kind of made for females, you said, and I do like that. So
that's right. We have a couple of cars coming, one from Stahl's Museum and one from the Stellantis private collection. And that car has only been seen just a few times to the general public. So we're really excited to unveil that at Chrome and Ice in just 22 days. The general public gets to see Chrome and Ice 22 days.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, get your tickets. And once again, where can they get those?
Backtothebricks.org or follow us on Facebook for full details.
Awesome. Amber, thank you. I know how busy you are right now. You said people are calling you, want to get registered. So we're going to let you get back to that. But thank you for taking the time to be on the road with the MTA.
And thanks for having me. You guys are amazing.
Absolutely. We welcome you back anytime we do anything more as well, because, Jay, don't you love that we can do things for the community with On the Road with the MTA?
Absolutely.
And how can they be a guest next time, Jay?
All they got to do is just drop us an email at podcast@mtaflint.org.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Amber, and thank you to everybody who's listening. And please continue listening to On the Road with the MTA and Jay and Stephanie K. Thank you so much, and do stay safe.
You've been listening to On the Road with the MTA. For more information on our services and community outreach, visit us online anytime at www.mtaflint.org and be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. The MTA, your community, your connection, your way.